Hey everybody, Matt Johnston here. This is another video in my series where I'm going to be talking about what to think about next, the coming new normal. What happens with work relationships when things start to get back to quote unquote normal, when all of the lockdowns and things like that are done. So one of the interesting things that's happening, or that I think is going to start happening, is that employees who were laid off for a variety of reasons may start thinking about their own work relationships and their own working styles and what they may want to do in the future. And for that, I think there's going to be an increase in the number of people who are going to set up their own businesses and try and work as an independent contractor. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of independent contractors, the gig economy. It allows people to choose to work the way they want to work. And I think that is a brilliant way to manage both work and your personal lifestyles and make them mesh in ways that weren't really possible even 10 years ago. And certainly not possible 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. So we now have this opportunity and this big honking global reset that's kind of happening now in terms of work and work arrangements, I think is going to lead to a number of people thinking about how to manage these independent contractors or how to manage themselves as an independent contractor. So if you are in the knowledge field, if you're a creative worker or you're working in a situation where you're providing services that you can sort of slice and dice and manage different aspects of it, now is a good time to start thinking about how you would manage what that business looks like. Are you going to be in the business of providing a specific service, a little niche? There's, riches in the niches, as they often say, and having those specific skills that you're going to offer out for service out there, that's one way that you could do things. Other people are going to start serving as kind of large-scale project managers. They're going to be retained by clients, and then they are in turn going to retain independent contractors that provide very specific services to them. And if that's the kind of model that you're thinking about, you're going to want to spend a lot of time thinking about how you're going to both contract with service providers, independent contractors, and what your independent contractor agreement is going to look like. Now, I've done a number of previous posts about independent contractors and discussions about making sure you classify independent contractors versus employees and things of that nature. But this is going to be a big opportunity. And while the opportunity exists, you still have to operate in what is essentially going to be the old world type of legal arrangements. So none of those rules about classification have changed, but this is an opportunity to think about how you want to do things a little bit differently. So as the new normal comes back and we start reinstituting how we go about doing things, the growth of independent contractors and the growth of small businesses, I think, is going to be key. And it's going to matter both to businesses that exist now that are going to be contracting with services and those new businesses that are going to be forming to allow the individual employee who is now going to be their own boss, going to be their own business, and how they want to go about managing that. So both sides of that equation are going to need some work. It's one of the things that we do a lot of work with, and so I hope that you will give us a call and see what we can do to help you. In the meantime, keep washing your hands, practice a little social distancing, keep your head up because we're going to get through this. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.